Hello guys and welcome to another analysis. This time I will talk about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. As always, let's start off with some statistics. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was released on July 11th, 2014 in 3,967 cinemas and ran a total of 147 days until the last performance on December 4th, 2014. The film was produced by Fox with a budget of $170 million and received a PG-13 rating. The movie started its run with an opening weekend of $72.6 million and finished its box office performance with roughly $208 million in the USA and Canada. In addition to that, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes earned $502 million in overseas markets for a final worldwide total of $710.6 million. I'm personally so excited for this analysis, guys. The box office potential of the new Planet of the Apes movies are in my opinion hardly overlooked by most box office experts. Of course, everybody knows that the Planet of the Apes franchise is very integrated into the film history. Almost 50 years ago was the premiere of the original Planet of the Apes in 1968, and since then the franchise has produced a total of 8 movies, with the 9th on the way and planned to be released in summer of 2017. While this franchise always had a good amount of box office power, it's in my opinion the reboot from 2011 and its sequel that we will talk about now, which could bring the franchise to top levels of superhero franchises. When the reboot Rise of the Planet of the Apes premiered in 2011, nobody was expecting very much from the film. Due to critical acclaim from critics and great reactions from audiences all around the world, the movie became kind of a surprise hit. With close to $500 million worldwide, Rise of the Planet of the Apes exceeded the expectations from Fox by far, and with a not so high budget of $93 million, it grossed a huge amount of profit for the studio. Unsurprisingly, the sequel was announced very fast after this success, and here is where the magic started to happen. We all know how very rare it is that a sequel exceeds the predecessor in terms of quality. But in the case of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, nearly everybody agreed that it overtook Rise of the Planet of the Apes in every aspect. The movie was released to critical acclaim, often even called a classic and the best Planet of the Apes movie yet. The film opened to $72.6 million. 32.4% more than its predecessor. Unfortunately, the movie went on to plumb a little bit too fast with multiple drops of slightly over 50%. But that was just because the franchise had still an audience limit. In my opinion, was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes the movie which broke that franchise limit for the next upcoming sequel. The multiplier of 2.86 is also very good and exceeds the multiplier of numerous other releases from 2014 like Days of Future Past, Godzilla, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Winter Soldier and Transformers Age of Extinction. In the end, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes outgrossed its predecessor by 17.8% in the domestic market and by 64.6% in the overseas market. Overall, the over $710 million the movie grossed in total is something to be extremely proud about. With this number, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was able to come very close to numbers which the X-Men franchise or the Marvel franchise were pulling off in the same year. And it opened also the opportunity for a huge hit with the next installment. You may be wondering why I'm in so much praise for this performance. For me, the new Planet of the Apes movies are a kind of unicorn in today's movie world. This franchise is so dark and grounded with its 2 new parts that it's different from everything that I can think of right now. I love the Marvel franchise and am one of the biggest Star Wars nerds and fans on this planet, but even I have to admit that Disney is making these movies always with huge amounts of fan service and in a kind of way which secures that all demographic groups are absolutely happy. Not too graphic, a lot of action and not too much drama. Don't get me wrong on this, other studios with other franchises are doing the same. The only thing I want to point out is Fox is not doing that with Planet of the Apes, and that is the reason why this franchise is kind of unique right now, and it makes me so happy that such a franchise can still gross lots of money. So what can I say in conclusion about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? The movie was a success in every aspect. The grosses are extremely high for the franchise, the multiplayer is great and the quality stands for itself. The movie was able to compete with other extremely huge franchises and does not have to hide in their shadows. In the next year we will see War of the Planet of the Apes, and let's hope that it matches the quality of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Because when it does, we could actually see a Planet of the Apes movie to gross something between 900 million and $1 billion worldwide. This is one very rare franchise which could become a challenger for franchises like Marvel, Fast and Furious or DC movies. It could be great fun in the future. All in all, I rate Dawn of the Planet of the Apes with the grade A. The next video will be an analysis on Spider-Man or a prediction about Jason Bourne or Thor Ragnarok. Thanks for watching this video guys, I really hope you liked it. If so, leave a like and let me know in the comments what you think about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Click on the left video to see a prediction about Assassin's Creed, the bottom one will lead you to a prediction on Doctor Strange, and the right one will show you the possible outcome on Star Trek Beyond. See you soon guys, bye bye.